I'd like to put something out to you, something that the GB News viewers talk about a lot, and that is using more of our armed forces in the Channel. We have a situation which is a huge issue of illegal immigration with the illegal boats, and people might say, send in the Navy, send in the Army, but is that possible? And do the armed forces, men and women, even want to do that?
Yes, in the short term, it's possible.
Yeah.
No, they really don't like doing it.
Right.
Because,
Why not?
well, the Navy knows the law of the sea and the law of passage on the sea and the humanitarian aspect to that, and they wonder whether it is their prime role. The Navy's quite small, and it's quite stretched. And I think it points to a thing that, we have discussed a lot on GB News, is that really this question of managing migrants, illegal migrants, whether on the sea, in trucks, in goodness knows what, it really needs a holistic approach. And you probably need, I know that they've looked at it, but haven't come up with a satisfactory answer yet. You need a dedicated force for this. I really do think that. And of course, where the Home Secretary is absolutely right, it needs maximum cooperation with not only the French authorities and their forces, but also the Belgians, the Dutch, and so on. And it's a massive problem, and it's not going away. And I think that we've got to, yes, temporary solution, bringing in the Navy and so on. They don't actually have the right equipment either for this, the right sort of small boats. Look at what the Italian Coast Guard service has had to learn in the Mediterranean. There's been a huge learning curve there. And I think we're all going to go through it. But I think it should be a joint force. And probably it's appalling to say it because it's a fighting and defensive force. The best management would be NATO, rather than if it's a UK-EU cooperation. Well, I don't have to spell it out. It could be extremely edgy. Can I put it like that? Yeah.
It certainly is a very, very difficult situation. On the programme yesterday, we were talking about 46,000 migrants coming over so far this year. There were fears it was going to be 50,000. Yeah. It doesn't look like that's going to happen in the next how many days we've got.
Will be next year.
But it will, certainly in the first few months of next year it will.